I found the way in. It turns out it wasn't either of those which point forwards, like at the door. It was the other one at the back that I didn't bother to check. Not this one. Thanks, Kyle. What a day. What a month. What a year. What a life. Seriously. Anyway, straight to the point today. I'm not even trying, you know? Like, this guy. It's not that it even helps me and my fucking endeavor here. Talking about him and shit. Oh, come on. God damn it.
Guess it was a scurrier.
Yeah, it was a scurrier. A scurvy dog. Right, so what I'm talking about here is fucking press fire to continue, maybe. Why not load the last save? Shit! So what I'm talking about here is PewDiePie. And this motherfucker fucking shows off his power level again. This time he's denying climate change. So first off he's saying that all the wildfires are happening because kids were playing with some fucking firecrackers and fireworks. And that caused the entire coast of USA to be on fire, somehow. That's one thing. And the other is that climate doesn't change because we had hurricanes before. Of course. It's a great fucking argument, wouldn't you say? It's like saying that well, is the wildfire a good idea? Like a good example? We've had I don't know. Like the point is that he says that the climate changed, man caused climate change is fake because we had hurricanes before. Not caring about the part where it's the hottest year yet. Not caring about the part not caring about the part about. I'm having a hard time getting my thoughts across today, but only today, as you all know. That is the most powerful hurricane yet, and since we had hurricanes, it can't be that the next ones will be more powerful and more dangerous. That's just impossible. And there's nothing we can do about it. So it's just nature. It has nothing to do with human activity. This fuck, man. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. Right. Last time I mentioned glues and I didn't get anywhere with that topic. So, what I wanted to say back then is that I didn't really get them. So, they supposedly work somehow. And it's easier for me to understand wood glues and paper glues. Glues that need to seep into a structure to glue things, because you know they end up being a kind of an alloy, right? Yeah, that's a good analogy, right? Or more like reinforced concrete. Like the structure is the rebar, right? And you pour concrete on it, and the concrete gets through the rebars, and it's all great. So in this analogy, the rebar is the strands of wood or paper or whatever, and the concrete is the glue. So it seeps through both things that you want to glue together, and it forms a solid whatever it forms. And that's how it glues things together. Shit. Yeah, great. See, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to mention that you can actually shoot their arm off. Just interesting, let's say. Again. As we all know, lightsaber is not very effective against anything, really. Jeez. Wanna hear the most annoying sound in the world? Where's the goo gun? Come on. I ran out of ammo. Shit. Out of all the things that could have happened right now, I had to run out of ammo. Fuck. Yeah. So the glues seep in and supposedly form a bond like that. And there's gonna be a... Yeah. Check it, because we're gonna...
This is it.
Meet someone.
Shield generator. Hang in there, rogues. Things are about to get easier.
Yeah. It's gonna be so easy right now. Shit. It causes me damage. Fucking hell. But there are also glues that allow you to glue together metal. And metal is not something that you can soak in with glue, or soak in glue, for it to cause the bond and like this, causing this intricate structure I mentioned before. So, and it somehow works, and nobody really knows how it works. But it's fine. It's sort of fine. Alright, I'm supposed to destroy this now. Oh, and this breaks too. For some reason. Come on. But you can glue metal together, and plastics. But, well, no, when it comes to plastics, it's often that it sort of melts it, or reacts with it chemically. And so it's like welding but with plastic and glue. And I'll get to the rest of it in a moment. Is he even walking? It didn't really look like he's walking forward. It looks like he's walking in place.
What a pleasure it is to finally meet you face to face.
Captain's a captain.
Sure.
The Oz woman thinks quite highly of you. Did you know that? She must have whimpered your name on at least 17 different occasions over the last few days.
Was that supposed to make me angry? I'm past that, Gallic.
Are we talking about rape here?
Then what if I tell you that even as we speak, Desan is descending on the Jedi Academy with thousands of his Force-enhanced, lightsaber-resistant warriors, eliminating the scourge of the Jedi for all time?
I'd say you're insane.
Insane? Then what about this?
Strike Force 1 to Doomgiver. Eastward assault on Academy grounds proceeding as planned.
Strike Force 2 to Doomgiver. Establishing beachhead outside main entrance. Strike Force 3 to Doomgiver. Reborn troops advancing on northern perimeter.
Within hours, Desan will have eradicated those annoying Jedi, clearing the way for my ascent as the leader of the new Empire. I, Gallic Fayar I, the genius who conceived of the Shadow Armor, will rule the galaxy with a Cortosis fist. Worlds will tremble, stars will shudder.
Your shields will fall.
So see... Yeah, whatever. See... Well, first off, if you pay a little bit of attention to what the fuck is going on with his left hand, you notice that it's sort of like a pinch or a spike, and he managed to press a button on his armor. That's one thing. The other thing is that I guess we've been trained just a moment before this started. We've been trained to attack the red thing. Yeah, well. And the shield he's got electrocutes us. So that's the thing. So yeah, you can glue plastics then. Unlike foam, right? Oh shit, that's not good. I need a little bit of that. How do I get to that thing actually? well, run out of force, so I can't really throw it. I can throw my lightsaber when I run out of force. But then, so that'd be the glues. But what I wonder about is the contact glue. It's when you put glue on two bits you're gonna glue together. Oh, well, that didn't work. That's not good. God damn it, man. No. You put glue on two things and then you wait a little bit till it dries. And that way, it sticks to itself and it creates a great, even better bond than other glues, I guess. Right. But the problem with the contact glues is it's all good if it sticks to itself. But how do you make it stick to the thing you want to glue together? How do you make it stick to that? If its primary function is to stick to itself. Like the entire point of the glue is that it sticks to itself. Well, I really have to edge it, do I? That's the solution. Oh? Do I? Maybe a little bit. Very pitiful, what did you say? Look at the pins. Oh, what the fuck? That was shitty. Great, so yeah, that's what I've got about glues. Like, how the fuck do you make the glue stick to the thing you want to glue together if it's supposed to be sticking to itself? If it's so great, why can't you just glue it to put the glue at the things you want to stick? You want them to stick together at the things you want to be sticking together. Why does it have to make bond between itself? I don't get it, man. Anyway, so moving onwards, maybe I'll manage to mention a few movies I've been able to see lately. Yeah, so I've seen what did I see? I've seen John Wick 2, and I did talk about it. Yeah, so the other thing I've seen is that other movie. Ah, shit. I'm wasting time right now, Kyle. Get shit together.
I do so enjoy a challenge.
Yeah, so do I. I hate challenges, man. Can't everything be just easy? Can't everything just be easy? Resident Evil, the final chapter, is what I've seen. And boy, is that terrible. Like, the intro itself is a mess. Just like the entire movie, really. The problem with it is that it's shot terribly. There's so many edits, there's so many cuts. Everything, like, if you read Galak Fire the First, fucking look how dead he is. He exploded.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Look, now I'm floating. They destroyed gravity generator. How the fuck do I survive this fiery inferno? How about a quick save? That'll be a good start, I think. Upwards, Kyle, upwards, come on.
Rogue Squadron's gonna get me killed.
Yeah, fucking cunts. Seriously. Yeah, wait, oh. It's not really, well,
Rogue Squadron's
now he
doing
is.
too good of a job.
Yeah. We're swimming here, but you don't really get too good of a control right now. So, in water you press space to jump, and you'd float up. But, for some reason it doesn't work here. And doing the swimming thing supposedly propels you.
Move it, Kyle.
Oh. Yeah, move it, come on. Now I have to time this. There we go, there we go. Fuck! Anyways. Oh. Didn't I destroy that? I made sure to destroy it. Why are you here? There we go. Come on. Yeah, it's shot terribly. If you read the script for the movie, it's pretty much every sentence you see, every sentence you read is a separate shot. It's terrible. It's such a mess. It feels like they're rushing. It feels like they're rushing the entire movie. They have nothing to say. The movie is about nothing really, as they retcon everything that happened to this moment, but they're rushing through it so fast.
I hope the escape pods are still intact.
Yeah. It's terrible. And then the funny part is that one of the actors that plays in that played in John Wick, and it was the security detail for the important guy. And I remember her dying horribly in Blades of a Fan. So that's how big of a part she played in that movie. Oh. Well. What the fuck are those rooms? Are those storage rooms? Why are there so little storage in them? Stored in them? What the fuck are those rooms again? Probes. Need an assistance. Whatever. Gotta go. Where do I go though? Where do I go now? Okay, disable. That doesn't help me at all. Went through there. Where do I go? What do I do? Upwards? Oh, maybe upwards. Yeah, they're rushing through the movie, and as I mentioned, the retcons. They're retconning everything. You think the first movie was pretty okay, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I had fun. Fuck you. So the first movie is about how there's a saboteur in the lab, and he steals the virus, and he breaks one vial of the virus open so that the entire lab is infected and all the work stops, I guess. But then they show a shot how Umbrella supposedly released the virus to the public already, and they're having zombie outbreaks in public, in general population. Where do I go? Stop falling, Kyle. Come on. Maybe through. Come on. If we go anywhere lower, we'd probably die. And in the end, it turns out that Alice isn't just Alice. Isn't just a character that gets infected with the virus and gets superpowers. She's also a clone to the main manager, or the owner of the company. It's fucking dumb, man. Through here? This way? This is where I go? No? Fuck. It was a terrible movie. Again with the retcons. Through here, perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe. Just fell down, maybe. It's blocking somewhere here. Something here. Oh, yeah, there'll be a... Right, see? Perfect. Well, quick check. It's fine. Oh?
Come on, this place is falling apart.
Couldn't happen to a nicer
With the
ship
jazz
either.
hands. Oh dude, why the fuck are you making such a big ship if a fighter can ruin it? Talking about fighters, perfect opportunity to complain about Medal of Honor again. Because there's a section where you use a fighter and they don't give you the controls for the weapons of a fighter, and you need to destroy 2 warships. So you can't do the thing, you can't drop bombs.
Alive, remind me never to do that again.
I'm going after Doomgiver.
Sure.
He's probably heading for the heart of the academy. You coming?
I think I'd be more useful in the air. I'll go to the hangar and join the New Republic troops.
Okay. Try to avoid anyone with a lightsaber.
Good advice.
Make out! I knew they were gonna make out. But you didn't.
Go.
She's not that pretty either. Like in the new game, you can be a character. You can play a female. And, well, finally. It's actually useful for once. Well, you got more useful, but... Well, this is going to be Swamp Trooper. This is going to be problematic because at the end of this path or something, there's this part where I got fucking stuck again, and I was cheating around to see where the fuck to go. We'll see if I'll be able to progress. See, although we can't use... Exactly. Although I can't use lightsaber in water, I can use lightning. Seriously, like 2 levels before the end of the game, we get the most useful power. What was I saying? Yes, and you have to use World War II fighter to destroy an entire what's it called? Aircraft carrier and a destroyer. And you can do it with machine gun. The game sucks, man. Right. So, before that I was talking about Resident Evil. And then the beginning. So see how the previous movie ends is that fuck you, mate. Is that Wesker brings Alice and her crew to some kind of place, I think Washington? And there she gets injected with her superpowers again, and she's supposed to ward off the horde of zombies that are coming to attack. Well, oh, good job, mate. Good job cutting your face off when you spin that fucking lightsaber, you fucking dumbass. Yes. So you'd expect the next movie would start with her defending the place, but no, that's completely dropped. That's inconsequential and fucking forgotten, outright forgotten and forsaken. What's the difference, really? What's the difference between forgotten and forsaken? Fuck shit. No, don't do that. Maybe back then, maybe. Oh, that's not good. More back there. No more back there. Shit. Now we're in deep shit. Seriously, they're fucking difficult to kill, man. Fuck off, man. Fuck. Fuck. And wastes force power so quickly.
Swamp troopers, I should have figured.
Right, so... yeah. That's the story with this movie. It's terrible. Everything else, everything previous to that was at least shot competently. And this one... Not even once. Shit. Just surrounded. Check again, maybe. Oh man. Yeah. So get that through, with those things out of my mind. Maybe I'll be able to get those fuckers out of my way this time. But next time. Pay attention to the rain hitting the lightsaber's blade. that's at least immersive and detailed. That's nice.